Hi, Dani.
Hi, Angelo.
Those of you that are watching, this is Dani Antman, and she's the author of the recently published book, Wired for God.
Adventures.
Thank you, Adventures of a Jewish Yogi. She's also an internationally known energy healer and interfaith minister based in Santa Barbara, California. And I'm just so happy to talk with her. Dani is going to lead our community gathering, online community gathering this Saturday. And I thought we'd just sort of tease it by just asking her a question. It's on a very controversial topic, which doesn't have to be controversial, but I think we make it that way, which is sexuality and spirituality. So Dani, simple, broad question. What is the connection between spirituality and sexuality?
Well, it's a very broad question. I'm looking forward to going into that question with you in detail. But mainly, people in their experience of sexuality with the experience of orgasm have this opportunity to experience a bliss that they don't experience in their normal everyday life. And that window of bliss is very, very similar to what can be established long range in the awakening process. So we're given a glimpse experience of bliss, and we always want more of it. And then it gets complicated because human beings are imperfect and have shadow sides, are unhealed, and all of our relational issues come into play in sexuality, our childhood issues. So to work out the sort of knots of relationship through sexuality, through relationship, we're given a taste, a carrot, so to speak, of bliss. And then there's work to do for most people to have an open body, to have an open energy system, to have the ability to be in intimacy and intimate contact with another human being is a piece of work for most people.
If people don't establish the relationship between the two things, what's liable to happen? I mean, in other words, is it a downside for not understanding this?
Well, sure. In my own experience, the subtle body, our energy body that surrounds and penetrates our physical body, can get very damaged. And when the subtle body is damaged, then our health is damaged, or our ability to cope with life is damaged. And also sexual functioning cannot be optimal, or we continually have heartbreak in our relationships because we can't seem to get ourselves together enough to be present, for the other.
Well, and yeah, and as we've talked about, it's like such a great topic in a sense with the advent of the whole Me Too thing. But anyway, I think that's enough for us to talk about now. And I'll just remind people that the actual event is happening at 8 o'clock Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Zoom platform, just as this is. And there will be a link so you can participate. And that's all I want to say now. Hope you'll show up.
Bring your questions.
Yes, bring your questions and bring your things that you've never discussed with anybody. It won't be recorded, so it's all safe. So thanks, Dani.
Thank you. Looking forward to meeting people.